In this video, I'm working on a panel from a book called Christopher Kubrick, Nebraska and Mathilda Save the World from Effing Nazis. And for this, I wanted to kind of go through, highlight a couple things. You see some of the process that I'm using here from the tutorials that I've posted about my modified Loomis method, how I'm layering in the body first. And I'm working digitally here, which lets me work a bit out of order. If this was on paper, this would be a lot different, where I have the time and focus to work just on this character to kind of work from general to specific. And you can see Nebraska here smoking his cigar and loading his revolver. We're gonna see Kubrick come into the scene here on his right. And same kind of process. I'm layering in very, very generic, very general, working to specific. You'll see that I'm using my own method here for the rectangular prism in just a second to bring, there it is, to make that rifle look like it's kind of extending into space a little bit more rather than just horizontal in the frame, which can really flatten things out. And at this point, I kind of shifted things. It doesn't change the way the scene was scripted. It doesn't change even the overall tone of it, but I've worked toward moving Kubrick to the foreground here. He's got this very somber expression. He's got this Karate Kid bandana on. And then I moved Nebraska to the background. So we're seeing the same thing he was doing, just from a different angle. And just like in cinematography, if this was filmmaking, you know, the camera might move around to fit the needs of a set if it doesn't fit in a certain direction or the director just can't get a certain angle. The one cardinal rule that I've broken here in going out of order, though, is that I layer in my perspective a little bit after the fact, kind of covering my vanishing point with Nebraska there. Ordinarily on paper, I would have probably laid out the perspective to begin with so that everything kind of fits, but because it's digital, I was able to do all this.